Good morning, it's Monday morning, different classroom, but still at the Waldorf school. And welcome to this new video. Corky krijgt zo hoofdpijn. Corky. Lekker bij Pien liggen. Today I'm at Winford and we're having gym today in a very big gymnastics hall, and since it's raining we took the bus. Uh-oh, I broke my needle and I'm halfway round. Here is the end. So all these stitches are loose. And this is the other needle, so I need to fix this. Hello, hello! Look at the gorgeous blue sky. It's February and cold, but sunny and lovely outside. As you can hear, I picked up the flu somewhere again, or it's because I have holiday. Then my body rests and then it feels, all the flu bacteria can do their thing. So I sound a little bit nosy, I think. Talking through my nose. But I'm outside walking Corky at the moment, who's very enthusiastic about the weather. He's over there running around. Corky! I didn't have a lot of knitting time this week, so I'm still working on my Alpine Bloom, which I just splitted the sleeves off. And when I get home I am going to knit some more. Whew, but I'm onto the body, and it's a very thin thread, so it will take me some time to finish it. But I have holiday this week, so I might get it done, along with some other projects I would like to start or finish. Other than that, I don't have a lot of news. So it will be a shorter video this week, which is not a problem, I think, because short ones and long ones will change each other, which is nice. So I am going to end this one here. You'll probably see me knitting some more, and then I hope to see you next time. Thank you for joining me this time, and enjoy the weather if you have such lovely weather as we have here. Hello and welcome to a new video from By Polivy. As you can see, it has snowed here, but it's plus above zero at the moment. I'm in my thick jumper as a coat, and I'm walking Corky, who's over there sniffing all the traces he can find. We've got a busy day today. We started the day with walking. I need to make krusli. I need to fill up the car, go to the praxis for a strip for my kitchen, to the garden center. It doesn't all have to be done today, but what you've done today you don't have to do tomorrow. So I'm going to try and get something done. I have holiday this week, my kids have holiday next week. That's due to the border I live on in Holland. Holland is separated in 3 parts, and I'm in the middle, and the middle has holiday at the moment. And the north has holiday next week, but they don't mind if I'm not at home. I need to work then. But first, walk with Corky. perfect timing. It started to rain and I'm only in my jumper. We were close to the car. Corky is here shivering beside me. He wants to go home, but we've got chores to do. I'm making crucially a very big batch because Tibbe eats it also and he's working hard, so he eats a lot of it. This bowl was full, that one too. It's now in the oven, part of it. And I already finished this jar and that one, and 3 or 4 more of these will be filled up. And these days I mix in freeze-dried, I don't know the name, not blueberries, but I will get to them, the red ones. And freeze-dried cranberries, sliced up. It's nice for some extra vitamins, which is nice. And I like to make a difference. And there's pumpkin spice in this one as well as nuts. And I buy my fruits at the Noten shop. And there they are. I'm going to start on the sleeve of my Alpine Bloom. And these are the shortest, smallest shorties by Chaigu that I've used yet. There are even smaller ones, but these are very short. And these are the 3mm ones. Let's see if I can get them in. There we go. 3mm mini. Today we're going to walk in the Keukenhofbos and forage some greens. Wind, so I'm still in my jumper and my scarf. Not spring yet. The next step is to clean up these pans from the outside. They've been outside of my house waiting for spring. Take out all the sticks and stones and the leaves and then fill it up with new bulbs, some earth first and then some moss which I took from the forest. vanavond, hè, Corky? Ja, je tongetje. Corky, je laat ook alles met je doen. Hier ligt een Rodan. Nou, en Pien. I've got a couple of pet B&B dogs again. Two Chow Chows, one you see here, the brown one, which is called Lucy Lou. Then here is Olaf, the Labrador, with who everything started. And over there is Cherry. There she is. She's a little lazy. And Corky is also still here. There he is. So it's a fun week with 4 dogs. Aan het wandelen met 3 honden. 2 zitten aan de lijn. Corky kan wel los, maar die loopt ook wel eens weg. Dan moet ik achter hem aan. Daar maakt hij een spelletje van. En die andere 2 ken ik niet zo goed. Tenminste, de chow chows ken ik niet. Olaf kan wel los. Kijk. Good afternoon, and I'm happy that you're joining me. I should fix some needle stoppers on these ends. I have had a week of holiday, but so a lot of knitting time, but not all my time was spent knitting. I am dog sitting as well, so I did a lot of walking outside. I was sick the first weekend, but got better through the week. But this is the only project I worked on. It's my Alpine Bloom sweater in these stunning colors. I can't wait for it to be finished. One sleeve is done. I am now doing the other one, which is nearly done. But I'm playing a bit of yarn chicken because this is what I have left of one skein. I know I need 1.5 skeins for the sleeve. And this takes forever to knit since it's such a fine, thin thread. And in my project bag of Rachelle Bell, I only have 1 skein left. This is my very last skein. My mother visited Cross and Woods today and they ran out of this color. So I'm going to try and see how far I'm going to get. So I need half for the sleeve and the other half is going onto the bottom here because the jumper is not quite long enough yet. It's too cropped for my satisfaction. I'll show you. As you can see, so this one has a nice length, the pink one I have on, and this one is up to here. So I just need a little bit more. Maybe I have enough, maybe I do not. So I'm anxious to finish it. I will finish it this weekend, maybe even today, because the sleeve is not far to go yet until it's done. And then I can add another gorgeous jumper to my wardrobe. I will tell you about the colors just now. So the base brown is the Cardiff Cashmere Classic in the color 308, which comes in these little nice fluffy balls. I'm not sure how many I used. I've got all the labels in here. So next week when it's finished, I will tell you all about that. And the pink are these 2. One I had in my stash, this one, the flamingo one, and the other one, or shrimp, and the other one I bought at Cross and Woods a couple of weeks ago because I wanted something to match with this. Preferably not variegated, but they didn't have a color which was thin and this color, so I settled for this one, which is gorgeous. And the labels are still in here. So I had the King Fiber Shrimp Dashing Fingering. That was the solid color. And I added to it a Olivia and Oliver Fibers, which is hand dyed in Holland. And it's merino fingering in the colorway Summer Fruit Tart. 1 skein of each. And I combined them. So I held them together, and then 1 strand of the cashmere, which gives you this result. So yeah, I do hope I have enough yarn to finish it because I want to wear it desperately on Monday to school. So that's the only project I worked on. I have 4 dogs here at the moment, which I'm dog sitting, 2 chows, 1 Labrador, and Corky is still here, the Chihuahua. And I did a lot of walking outside. I went to the forest, a lot of house chores, grocery shopping. My kids didn't have holiday. They have holiday next week when I'm back at work, but they're used to that. It's always, with this holiday, it's a little bit difficult. And I hope that you liked the footage of me preparing my house for spring or decorating it for spring. The inspiration for that comes from Pien Textor on Instagram. She lives all the way up in the north of Holland and she has such a magical home with soft pastel colors. I sometimes go up there for a workshop once a year. And yeah, she decorates her home really nice. So last time I was there, she had this bowl filled with earth and little bulbs, flower bulbs, which are coming up at the moment, and moss on top. So I did that again. I did it last year and I did it again. So I made one for my home and one for school, to bring spring into the classroom. And I'll show you some footage of how I organized it on the table, as well as flowers. These are fake, but it gives a little bit of spring vibe in the room. So this is truly the end of this video. I'm back up on my feet again, and last weekend I didn't have the energy to finish the video off or to edit it. It takes quite some time to edit the video. So this week is a longer one. I do hope you liked it. Please give me a like if you did. And I hope to see you next week and enjoy your week. I'm going to knit my sweater.